Ow. Do you need
I have
something?
a question.
Yes?
Can I eat this?
No. You cannot eat that.
Why not?
Because that is highly explosive and inedible.
It's a dog.
A wolf?
No, a dog. Can I keep it?
That depends on what sort of dog it is.
If I
After
catch it,
all,
can I
the
keep it?
fish thing didn't work out all too well.
Yes, it's still there. Still there. Ah. There, over there! Look! Look! Look!
Silver, that is not a dog.
Hello.
Yes, it is. Hi, can I
Just
keep it?
does not know what it is, but it is definitely not a dog.
Do you want water? Do you want cheese?
Nah,
No,
that's
Silver.
not cheese.
Silver? Silver, back away. No, away from the quote dog. Come here. Silver, come here.
Well,
Stay right there. Identify yourself.
my name's Valor. Who are you?
Valora. Valora?
Yeah. Why?
Silver, you are not staying. We're just requested. Stay still. Ah, yes. You will stay here. Silver!
What?
Just does not know why Just even tries. You will stay here.
Okay.
Come along.
Ow! Ow! I can't eat that! No!
Oh my god. No.
Silver, stop burning things!
What? I was
Jester has
hungry.
been lit on fire.
I was hungry though.
Fire is not edible. Valora,
I
come
was trying to
along.
eat the little.
Silver, remain in Jester's sight. Come along. This is the little house that was constructed by Silver.
It's a nice house.
There should be some stuff that Just has actually been waiting to. Just should not Jester should remain Silver. We do not have milk. Silver, don't do that.
Something.
Here, have actual food. Jester should remain non-specific with the purpose of collecting said items. Close the door behind you two. Silver! Jester is trying to. Jester is trying to do something very important to Jest's primary function as a mortal. Come along. Close the door. Upstairs, up here. Oh, up ladder. There should be some stuff that you can use. In this chest. And if you do not wish to stay in the attic, Jester has something to show you. Very interesting to show you. Feel free to jump off the building.
Let's go.
Silver, what are you? Do not burn that! Silver! If you are not going to eat it, return it to Jester. If we go over here, Silver, if we go over here, there is a very conveniently place, definitely non-conspicuous, not already built remains of a house that you could use to build maybe a structure to live in.
Right, yes, very convenient.
Very convenient. Very convenient, and definitely not the torn down remains of a house that was already here and had to be torn down twice in order to refilm this episode. Jester is getting wet, and Jester does not like it. Jester is wet and unpleasant. Come along, we must go inside.
Go, I get to sleep in the attic of somebody I just met. Huge upgrade of where I was from before.
No. Jester genuinely did not hear what you just said. What was it?
I get to sleep in the attic of somebody I just met. It's a huge upgrade.
A huge upgrade. Ah, yes. Just had hoped for an upgrade. Seeing your
I am not a dog.
Silver, this is Valora. Valora is
I am not a dog.
some sort of humanoid sentient creature that is not a dog in any sense. Jester does not remember doors being this intensely hydrophobic.
What?
It's my home.
No, it is not. Silver, you live in the hut that you built with Jester.
How did the boat sink?
Jester does not ask questions anymore. Hello,
Hello there.
Silver. What are you doing, and why are you doing it?
It's over, Jester.
I'm not
I have
doing
the high
anything.
ground.
Oh, funny. Silver, why? Hello,
Hello.
Valora.
Yes.
Tell Jest, where have you come here from?
Just a stupid old town over yonder.
Ah, yes, very specific.
Yeah. It's well, I mean, it's the only town I've come across in my travels, so.
And you say it is that direction, hmm?
Yes, although
West?
I don't know if that's west. Yeah, that's
Well, the sun is setting in that direction, so.
yes. I forgot how directions work.
Valora, just out of a wild guess, would your town's name happen to be Anusville?
Um, a lot of people ask that. No, it's pronounced Anusva.
Anusville.
Yeah.
But it is spelled the same, correct?
Yeah. Although
Ah, perfect.
with the inhabitants
Jester has plans for you.
that live there, though, they shouldn't be called Anusville. I mean, you know.
Yes. Jester knows all about it.
What do you?
Wait, no, Jester does not know all about it. Tell Jester. That's definitely the only way Jester will find out.
What do you mean you have plans for me?
Jester believes we will become what is the word? Companion, but in a less cold connotation. Friend is the word that Jester is looking for.
Alright, cool. Enough with that. No.
Silver!
Don't destroy my house, please.
Silver! Silver, look at Jess. That is entirely inappropriate, and you will fully repair this wall. Thank you.
I was kind of expecting him to use standard voice of voice.
Well, as Jest has learned not to ask questions, Silver has learned that when Jester says to do something, it is in one's best interest to follow directions. Ah. Lovely. This roof is quite a nice spot.
It is?
Ah, yes. It would be nicer if Jest hadn't fallen off of it. The people of Anus Vie are, what is the word? Ill-informed.
I mean, it's one way to look at it.
Silver, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Okay. We should likely sleep.
He's dug his own grave, I guess.
It is common for that to happen. Silver, close the doors! For the sake of the moon. How do people feel their bones cracking all of the time? Why do they you are inside of Jester's house.
What? I was grabbing the furnace out of just.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shoot. Go along.
Here, I'll just... Silver, what are you doing in the in the tiny lake, tiny pond,
What?
whatever this is?
Silver is
Silver, what are you doing in the deep puddle?
I made a house.
is Silver causing issues?
No, I am just wondering what he's doing in the puddle. The deep puddle. I don't know. Is this big enough to qualify as a pond, really?
Why? Ah, come on. Why? Put that away. God. For the sake of all that is right, holy, and worthy of reincarnation, do not light anything else on fire. There we are. Well, Valora, you seem to... Valora? Ah,
Hello.
well, Valora, you seem to have built yourself a little cottage. Very nice. Just hopes that you will stay there. I'll, Mister knows that the correct word is not gaily. Merrily. Within this cottage.
Yep, so too, it's not a bad house.
Definitely not the worst thing that Jester has been inside of. Jester once spent, just would guess about a week, in that shack whenever Just first arrived here. Fun fact, did you know that this is actually as far away as possible from every surrounding city in every direction?
No way. This place is perfect.
That is what Just said whenever Just came here. Ah. Silver! Jester was having a moment with Father, giving us daylight at the moment. Put that away. Tell Just, Valora. Jester is aware that you know of, well, the truth, to be frank. Tell Just, what do you know of the truth?
What truth?
The gods, the true gods. Not those weird hot dog people? What is it that NSVA have exactly created in order to worship? It is a disgrace, is what Jest knows, but what they actually are, Jest knows not.
I don't even know. I've lived there my whole life and I don't even know. It's ridiculous.
Is simply a shame and a disgust, to be honest. So tell Jest, what do you know? Silver! Are you attempting to cook Jest alive? What do you know? What did you just have in your hand?
Nothing.
Show Jest what you just had in your hand.
Just a book.
Oh! Okay. Just let's calm down. Just let's calm down.
There's nothing
Calm down.
special about it. I just found it in the basement.
This is why! Oh my god! In your... Okay. Silver? Be gone. I just can't believe that you have that. That is why Jester is not... Jester will not specify, but Jester is very happy.
Okay.
It's
just
oh my goodness.
There's nothing special about this.
What do you think of me now? All of your doubt saying that I am gone! You buffoon! Enough shouting at the sky. What is happening at the moment?
I don't know.
What
He
is
just
happening?
appeared and I'm staring at him.
So is that the only one you have?
Yeah.
Just suspected, despite Jest's better judgment, Jest hoped that you had others, but of course, that is not a problem. You have one.
Jester, what do you think this is?
Well, it's a holy book. Jester is entering your home.
Okay.
You haven't a bed.
No, Silver stole it.
Not enter your abode.
It's kind of sus.
Alright, Valora, you may enter your house.
Let's go. I can sleep here now. Silver, you destroyed my bushes.
Silver, this is not your property to destroy. Do not drink lava. That is not edible.
It's cheese.
It is not cheese. It is molten rock. Valora Jester essentially has memorized that book. So, if that is the only information you have very little information.
That's an understatement.
Yes. It is a severe understatement.
This mentions like 4 gods.
It mentions a maximum of 5 gods.
Yeah, one of them very
What was it? It was Mother and Father of Sun and Moon. It was the God of Leaves and Vines. And then of course, God of Anarchy. But well, that is 4 gods, not 5.
Well,
Silver! Do not get dirt on Jester. Do you understand the amount of disrespect you must have in your body? That is 4 gods that that book mentions, and
Yes.
there are, well,
Yes, I believe it mentioned.
basically hundreds.
Yes,
Not
it.
to mention that the god of leaves and vines that is mentioned in that book is no longer the god of leaves and vines. There's a new god of leaves and vines by the name of goodness, just does not remember their name. But the but the old god of leaves and vines has actually changed his name and his status to the god of, was it chaos and destruction, I believe. Yes, self-corrupted. Name changed. Uh it's a quite sadly common occurrence among gods to run and self-corrupt and change their name. Valora, you are quite an enjoyable person, especially whenever Jess has been stuck with this for, what was it, a month, maybe 2?
A month. Wow.
That is the only sentient being that Jess has been able to speak with in the past 2 months. And honestly, Jester is going to go insane. So this is why Jest is very glad to be talking to someone who has a brain and uses it.
Are you magic?
Perhaps.
Can I get my cheese back?
I don't have any cheese.
Can you help me get my
How
cheese
did
back?
you lose how did you lose your lava?
How do you
Oh,
lose?
I dropped it.
Oh,
that that is your mistake, and
that is
I
your.
spilled it.
It is your own error, and even if I were able to reverse it, this is a mistake you must live with.
Valora, come back inside and speak with Jester. Thank you. Well, Just does happen to be quite the source of information for well, the ancient gods that you have chosen not to forsake. Good on you. So, if you do have questions, Jester would honestly be very glad to answer them, as Just has not had an opportunity like this in far too long, in an amount of time that Just cares not to mention.
Yeah, people don't really read the ancient scriptures anymore. I mean, neither have I,
Yes,
but
it
they're all
hurts.
ash.
Oh yeah, that definitely hurts. So, do you have questions? Because Jester is honestly just glad to be talking to somebody that is not stupid.
Well, I wouldn't exactly go that far.
Compared to Silver, everyone is a genius.
Compared to silver, the inhabitants of NXP are geniuses. Well, I know so little. I don't even know what questions to ask.
Ah, well, of the 4 gods that you know of, which one, well, interests you the most? If you had to choose one out of the 4 gods to learn about at this point in time, which one would you choose?
Probably the god of the moon.
The moon. Ah, the goddess of the moon. Most people just call her mother. She simply watches. You can tell when she's watching and when she's not watching as her eye in the sky slowly blinks. And, well, whenever her eye is open, she sees all. And whenever it is closed, she sees none. She's the one that keeps track of what everyone has done and, well, their fates as a response to it.
Hmm. What about nights when there is no moon?
The new moon?
Yes.
That is when her eyes closed and she cannot see what you are doing. That is a very much needed grace period for the mortals.
Well,
For us. For us.
Well, the ones in my village must still fear the ancient gods then. Their most heinous crimes were committed on the new moons.
Ah. Well, yes, that is still quite common. It turned bliss from a religious sort of thing to more of a quote superstition.
I guess. Still, it's interesting to think about the heretics still fearing the gods they shun.
Ah, ah. Heretics, heretics, you say?
Heretics, non-believers.
Ah, Jester was called a heretic in Jest's day. Quite a an interesting situation, seeing as well. Jester cannot disclose, but if you want to see somebody who has been called a heretic more often than they have been called by their own name, you are looking at Jest right now.
Why did they call you a heretic?
Oh, Valora. Oh, Valora. You must ask another question.
Alright then.
Oh, do not hide from Jest. You are safe. You are safe with Jester at the moment. Do not confuse heresy with ill intent.
I mean, I don't, but. Anyways, what about the god of the sun?
Ah, yes. Much like Moon being mother, Sun is the father, and well, he is who Just was screaming at whenever you showed Just the holy book you had. He often does not like being stared at. One exception to that being you can stare at him during funerals and other such services. He he gives mortals light and well the main source of energy that goes into the plants and then is able to cycle back around in the infinite loop, the never-ending cycle, such as rebirth and
Well,
human sacrifices. But that not the point.
wait, I was supposed to be giving out human sacrifices this whole time?